Good morning, everyone. This is EB, the original master here, and today it is June 17th, 2017, and you know what that time it is again. So this morning I just watched the two brand new episodes of SpongeBob this morning, and I will be giving you guys out my review for these episodes. So the episodes that came out today was Patrick's Coupon and Out of the Picture. So I will be reviewing these episodes, and I will give you guys my honest opinions about them. And without further ado, let's begin with the review. So let's start off with Patrick's Coupon. So at the beginning of the episode, we've already got a really intense scene. I will have to point out is where there's Patrick trying to fight off a sea spider. So before I get any further, I'd like to go back to my life insurance review because there was a running gag in that episode where they thought Squidward's piece of hair was a sea spider, so they started like thinking it was a sea spider, so they started like freaking out over it. And so they expanded the joke even further by actually having Patrick fighting off a sea spider. So I'm not going to go way into details of how Patrick fought off the sea spider because that'll be way too unnecessary. So while Patrick's out trying to fight the sea spider, he finds his missing coupon that he is going to use to buy free ice cream for SpongeBob. So basically the plot for Patrick's Coupon is Patrick finds his missing coupon so he can go off to buy SpongeBob free ice cream. So that's the plot for the episode. So Patrick goes out to see if SpongeBob isn't anywhere in sight, and then he realized that SpongeBob was right in front of him. See, this is exactly why SpongeBob is not your typical friend. He is by far the most creepiest thing you can ever hang out with. SpongeBob could be the worst friend you can ever have because he stalks people, he annoys people. I know that's his character, but my gosh, this is a kid's show. We don't need this yellow character stalking people. That makes absolutely no sense. I mean, it's like every time SpongeBob is out and about, he ends up stalking his friends. Like once you have your head turned around, you see him just right there in front of you. That is just weird, and I don't know why SpongeBob thinks that's funny. So Patrick sees SpongeBob with an ice cream cone, and then he goes off and he thinks that he, since he already had ice cream, he thought Patrick. No, let me rephrase that again. So when Patrick saw SpongeBob with the ice cream, Patrick thought that SpongeBob was nowhere in sight, but SpongeBob made the excuse saying that he already got his free ice cream, but Patrick still went out to get him another free ice cream anyways. So Patrick is out going to find the place where he can get the free ice cream from with his coupon until he stumbled across the Krusty Krab, where Mr. Krabs is on a crane, and then he realized that Patrick had a free coupon. So literally, Mr. Krabs just grabbed Patrick from a crane just because of the fact that he had a free coupon. And I was like, Mr. Krabs, that's another reason why I don't like Mr. Krabs that much, because he's just too greedy. I mean, why would you steal someone's free coupon where you can just get a coupon of your own? Seriously, Mr. Krabs, you're telling me that you can't, get your own coupon? I mean, this is why Mr. Krabs is such a very greedy character, and I really wish that Nickelodeon will kind of change Mr. Krabs' character a bit, where he's a lot nicer and starts doing stuff on his own instead of stealing it from others, but that's just how Mr. Krabs is. So Patrick then thinks that everyone is out for his coupon, trying to steal his coupon, and then he becomes hallucinating. And then after jeez, I am very sorry, you guys. I am very bad at mispronouncing words, and if I stutter, I apologize. After Patrick's hallucination, that's what I meant to say. If I just take my time and review it this slowly, I wouldn't have to be stuttering. So after Patrick's hallucination, he then ends up at the ice cream parlor. He then goes into the ice cream parlor. It reminds me of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I like the way how the ice cream parlor was designed and everything. So Patrick then asks the ice cream man, or the guy running the ice cream parlor, what ice cream flavors that he wants. Then a guy in an ice cream costume comes out, takes the coupon, and then he realized that the coupon was expired, so Patrick could not get the free ice cream. Patrick then throws a temper tantrum, so the guy in the ice cream suit had to throw him out. Patrick, you're an adult. Stop acting like a child. I mean, if you knew the coupon was expired, you should have known that a long time ago, but that does not make the excuse to cry like an infant because of the fact that you knew that your coupon was expired. So Patrick was advised to go see the Ice Cream King. So he's been thrown up to where the Ice Cream King lives in this lair, or this tower, whatever you want to call it. And then it turned out to be that the Ice Cream King looked like one of Patrick's ancestors. It was a fat, chubby, pink starfish guy. I'm assuming that's what he was. But him and Patrick was both dumb. They talked really dumb. They did like a secret handshake where they slapped each other in the ice cream room or the tower. I don't care how I'm gonna say it, but yeah, whatever. So yeah. So but if Patrick wants to renew his ice cream coupon, he has to do like all these tasks and whatnot. So like this is like this one task where they have to like grow hair, like the way how they grow hair in SpongeBob, they make these grunt sounds and they like grow hair instantly. So Patrick kept failing at that. So yeah. So then that was their first task. Then their second task was they did like some like ice cream Ninjago or some crap. They're like doing like a ninja routine, like, or some Japanese karate in these ice cream suits. I thought that was pretty hilarious. That had me laughing as soon as I heard it. I mean, I wasn't laughing out loud. I was just chuckling a little bit to see that the fact that they were fighting in these ice cream suits, that was pretty ridiculous. And they were like squirming around in the ice cream parlor. And yeah, that was pretty hilarious. So then since Patrick passed all the tasks, he then got the free ice cream where the ice cream king just like had his armpit hair out, just squirted the ice cream into the cone and gave it to Patrick. That was really disgusting. Patrick then goes to SpongeBob's house, gives him the ice cream cone that melted because it wasn't his fault. It was the ice cream king's fault for giving him some really disgusting ice cream. I honestly don't know why that was a thing. So then it turned out to be that SpongeBob already had ice cream all along with him. They jumped into the ice cream, and that was Patrick's coupon. Yeah, very, very weird ending, but yeah. Patrick also had Mr. Krabs' claw. I don't know how he managed to get that, but okay. My overall thoughts on Patrick's coupon. The episode started out really, really not great because I mean, it was okay to see Patrick trying to fight off a sea spider, but it was supposed to be comedic, but I really did find that scene a little bit funny. But the episode started off really intense. If I'm that's what I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna assume, and then that's when the humor kind of cranked up a bit. But this is not my favorite episode of season 10. It's not my favorite because the pacing was a little bit slow, and then it kind of increased a little bit when Patrick met up with the ice cream king and whatnot. So my overall rating for Patrick's coupon is a 7 out of 10. That's my rating for Patrick's coupon. It was all right. It wasn't bad, but it was just to a point where I wish they could have expanded the idea a little bit. You know, I need to stop saying wishing because that's how people are going to be getting all mad in the comments saying, "Oh, why didn't you like this episode?" Look, you guys, it's my opinion. If you don't like my opinions, then do not take it seriously because these are my opinions of these episodes, and my opinions are different than yours. So my overall rating for Patrick's coupon is a 7 out of 10. I like the ice cream Ninjago fight. I also like the scenes where they gave each other a handshake by smacking each other. I thought that was pretty funny. And then the ice cream king's like, "Are you smart or are you dumb? I don't even know." And Patrick's like, "Apples." Oh, that was pretty funny, I guess. I mean, yes. I'm assuming that the ice cream king is Patrick's ancestor. He's probably one of Patrick's long lost ancestors that we never heard of. But yeah. All right, now let's move on with Out of the Picture. Now, Out of the Picture is by far the most ridiculous plot that I have ever encountered of how stupid Mr. Krabs is. Mr. Krabs is so stupid in this episode. So the episode begins with Squidward hosting an art show in the Krusty Krab, and the customers are not liking Squidward's art. So, like, Larry the Lobster's about to eat a salad. Larry the Lobster's eyes catch on fire. The "my eyes" joke, not funny, because it's been used so many times, not funny anymore. Yes, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm not liking the "my leg" and the "my eyes" joke anymore, because those jokes they get funny at first, and after you hear it many times, it gets old and outdated. So, yeah, Squidward's art is, like, literally causing the customers to freak out. So Mr. Krabs decides to steal Squidward's art and claim it as his. Mr. Krabs, you are so... Oh my gosh, Mr. Krabs. Why do I hate Mr. Krabs so much in these modern episodes? He is so selfish. Mr. Krabs is like the selfish character in this entire modern day of SpongeBob. Because no, Mr. Krabs was entirely selfish in this episode. Just to steal Squidward's art and claim it as his. Really, Mr. Krabs? That makes no sense. That just absolutely makes no sense. And then the pacing was so weird because out of nowhere a random art critic just came out of nowhere. I mean, we didn't get a transition of him walking to the restaurant. He was just automatically there. I mean, Nickelodeon, please explain to me why you keep rushing through these storyboards. I mean, please give us like a little buildup of why are these art critics here. So a random art critic comes out of nowhere, and then he is claiming that he can that the paintings that Mr. Krabs took from Squidward is worth a lot of money. So in order for Mr. Krabs to keep Squidward's art, Mr. Krabs sends SpongeBob and Squidward out to deliver Krabby Patties to random people just to have Mr. Krabs the excuse to claim that Squidward's art is his. That the fact that he stole it from him in the Krusty Krab. I mean, Mr. Krabs, you really need to stop, dude. You really need to stop acting selfish and be nice to your friends for once. See, this is why Mr. Krabs is so dumb. He's selfish. He's very greedy, and all he cares about is himself. He doesn't care about any other people. That makes no sense. So they go to Antarctica. That's where I'm guessing where the place. I'm guessing that's what it is. The Arctic, where Mr. Krabs sent Squidward for his first task to deliver a Krabby Patty in a bag. So they give this whale a frozen Krabby Patty. They eat it, and then then Mr. Krabs finds SpongeBob and Squidward coming back to the restaurant. They give Squidward another task to do. Oh my gosh, I am so excited. So this is the only highlight of this entire episode. Rock Bottom made a return appearance since season 1. Nickelodeon. I am so excited. I'm not gonna say excited. I'm very proud of you for bringing back an old memorable episode, because Rock Bottom was a really good episode where SpongeBob and Patrick took the wrong bus to Rock Bottom instead of Bikini Bottom. So Rock Bottom made a surprising return appearance where the characters talked the same way. They did the tongue gag, next up to Bikini. Yeah, that tongue gag from Rock Bottom. I'm glad that Rock Bottom came back. That was the only highlights of the episode. Other than that, Mr. Krabs was just a selfish idiot. Then Mr. Krabs sends Squidward up to Mars. Yeah, he sends him all the way up into Mars just to deliver a Krabby Patty, just because he can make an excuse for him to steal Squidward's art and claiming it as his. And then, at the very ending, they destroy the entire restaurant just because that's the only way that the art critic can accept their work, if they destroy the art. And then he says that the art has no real value. Then a piece of the Krusty Krab just falls on top of Mr. Krabs and Squidward, and then the art critic used that final piece as a painting at the museum, and SpongeBob helped out with it. SpongeBob, you did absolutely nothing. You did nothing but stood there while you let Mr. Krabs attack Squidward. Then Mr. Krabs and Squidward became a psychotic duo and destroyed the restaurant. Wow, Mr. Krabs. Wow, Mr. Krabs and Squidward. You guys are psychotic, and SpongeBob, you're not helping out one bit. So shut your mouth. So that was out of the picture. And I'll have to give this episode a... You know what? In fact, since Rock Bottom made a brief appearance, I'm going to give this episode a 1 rank higher than Patrick's Coupon, an 8 out of 10. Why? It's because of Rock Bottom. That was it. Other than that, I'm going to put out of the picture a meh episode. Because it was meh. Because Mr. Krabs was so selfish in this episode. Because he got upset because Squidward's art is not admiring the people in the restaurant. Like, seriously, I don't know what is so bad with Squidward's art. In my opinion, I thought the art looked pretty nice. But every time Squidward showed a piece of his artwork, everybody started freaking out. Why? Well, seriously. Was it because it was too nice or something? See, wow, that just makes no sense either. Why would you not admire someone's artwork? See, and Mr. Krabs makes the excuse saying, "Oh, since Squidward's running away me customers, I might as well take all of his art and claim it as mine." And then when Mr. Krabs did that, all these pennies came out of nowhere and landed on Squidward's hands. So yeah, my overall rating for out of the picture will be a 8 out of 10 because of Rock Bottom's appearance. But I'm still putting this as a meh episode though. It's not good. It's meh. The only reason why I gave it an 8 out of 10 is because of Rock Bottom's brief appearance. With that said, I hope you guys enjoyed my review for Patrick's Coupon and Rock Bottom. Oh, I'm stupid. Out of the picture, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm just so enthusiastic to see that Rock Bottom made a surprise appearance. So yeah, Patrick's Coupon, out of the picture. The episode came out today at 10. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. And I guess I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.